I'm gonna start off this video by saying that nothing that I say here will probably change the way that Wargaming operates. Rather, I am making this video because I want to shed light on Wargaming's shady business tactics, and so that you guys can be more aware of it and not be fooled by it in the future when they inevitably do it again. Today, I'm going to highlight two instances where Wargaming is either dancing on the very fine line of false advertising, or they are employing intentionally manipulative sales tactics to take advantage of players. So let's get right into it. As most people know, the Vickers main battle tank Mark III was recently released in the assembly shop, and a lot of players, regardless of their skill level, are very happy to spend all the resources that they gained in Onset Light to dump into this tank. And to see what the buzz is about, I'm going to show the promotional video released by Wargaming. Now, as we get into the video, it's a pretty typical Wargaming intro. You see the tank highlighted, you say that the gun is highlighted, it's its main deal, what it has to offer, and then they start to get into the stats. So you have 24 horsepower per ton, which makes it very nimble. You have the gun, which is the most accurate medium tank now in the game, and then you have, wait, 480 meters of view range? And this is what I want to talk about today. Why in the world is Wargaming trying to say this has 480 meters of view range and only allowing us to see that it's modified consumables, equipment, and skills in a tiny portion of their video? It's almost as if they don't want us to see this detail. And this is the type of marketing I just find to be so unnecessary and at worst misleading. And while I get it that 480 meters of view range sounds better than 410, the fact is that 410 meters of view range is perfectly marketable as it is. Like, this thing already has great power to weight, it already has great DPM, and the players will choose how they leverage those statistics with the equipment that they choose. But the main thing I want to press is, how far is Wargaming willing to take this marketing? I mean, what's next? Are we going to have a medium tank that has a base DPM of like something like 3,000, and then they're going to put bond equipment on it? Like, yeah, it has up to 5,000 DPM with high explosive gels and also with bond rammer. Like, dude, come on. Just give us the base values and allow us to choose from there whether or not it is worth it to buy the tank. And mind you, to avoid any of this scrutiny, all they had to do during scripting is to say it has up to 480 meters of view range when you're using this suggested equipment. But no, they don't want to do this, and that's because it leaves open the door for fools, because a lot of the player base is fools, tomato wallet warriors, who will see these numbers and they're like, wow, this tank is amazing, and they're going to pull out their wallets and buy the tank. I mean, there's a lot of people who think this is a hull down tank, and they're playing on ridges, getting penetrated right through the mantlet because they didn't look at any of these things. But if they do, the first thing they're seeing is not the little equipment thing in the corner, it is the amazing numbers that are flashy in your face. This is clearly an intentional way of Wargaming trying to sell a tank that is somewhat similar to the Leo in this Centurion Action X, and they feel like they have to boost the numbers in order to make this flashy. The thing is, they don't. It already has enough going for it that you don't need to deceive players into buying this. So why do it? I'll leave it up to you guys. What do you guys think about this? I find it to be really annoying. But this isn't even the worst thing. The thing that I want to talk about next is a much more egregious example of Wargaming being scummy with their marketing. We're next going to highlight the recent summer sales event, where Wargaming offered a lot of tanks that hadn't been for sale in a really long time, with the supposed opportunity to pick them up for a deal. But this really could not be farther from the full truth. During this event, a Redditor with 2 accounts noticed a very big discrepancy. They noticed that on their 2 separate accounts, they were offered the same tank for different prices. What this means is that some players are going to get screwed, while some players actually get a decent priced tank. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because it's extremely unfair to us as the customers. Like, imagine going into a store where you're looking at a product, and based on who is actually looking at the product, the price would change. Like, these are goods, they're products that don't necessarily have a fixed value, but still Wargaming is adjusting it based on who knows what. We don't know if it's your location, if it's because you live in Canada or US and you're willing to pay more because you're a whale, or if it's because you made a recent purchase or they have your purchase histories or something like that. We just literally have no idea. And this has led open to a lot of speculation on what type of system they're using. Is it marketing data, or is it an algorithm that's trying to find the ideal price floor for which players are willing to bite at? Like, it's almost as if Wargaming thinks we're stupid, and I can't help but feel like there's so many other ways that Wargaming could go about this to sell products in an ethical way that doesn't screw other people, but they continually consciously choose to treat us like we're idiots. And it just makes me feel disrespected as a player. And this is along with a string of many other things in the past. These are 2 examples in the past 2 weeks, and that's why I'm making it up, because it's really back to back. It's so brazen in our faces. And the best part about it all is that they have the audacity to call it a deal event. I don't know. These are my thoughts on it. It makes me frustrated. It makes me frustrated every single time they do something dumb like this. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'll be sure to respond back to you guys. And if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like so it can get out to more people. And with that said, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will catch you guys soon in the next video. Peace.